Alright, I'm back. This is part 2 from my dream channeling about the sex ritual that has backfired on the divine masculine and the karmic. Okay. So what I'm getting here is the reason why I had that dream about how I went to the Botanica and I picked out those items. I picked out those items and I went to the Botanica because there is a karmic practitioner. Like I said, there is a karmic practitioner, a voodoo, warlock, witch, whatever the fuck that they went to. This bitch only does shit for money. Like, basically, she doesn't, you know what I'm saying? She does a whole lot of evil shit for money. This person could have noticed that how powerful you were. When this person brought you to them, they figured they could drain you of your energy. Before I even purchased those items from the lady's store, the cop is the one who told me that the lady was basically, she wasn't spiritual at all. She did shit for money. And you know, a real divine feminine doesn't do shit for money. She does shit to heal and help others. She does shit to support the collective. So, you know, 111, that doesn't mean that we won't be compensated for our work, but that does mean that we're not just about to be taking anybody money, because I've had people come to me to do love spells and shit like that. I never had anybody come to me for anything other than love spells or something. I have had people come to me to maybe destroy a nigga life and shit because they did some dark, wicked shit to them. I don't do shit like that, okay? I only remove black magic. Those people will get their karma, okay? By God. You don't get to decide what karma they get, okay? And that actually is funny because you are actually their karma. You are their karma because you activated their karma. By them fucking with you, you activate their karma. So the reason why before I even bought them items, I went to the bathroom to go cleanse myself is because a practitioner, it could be a friend too. There could be a practitioner friend. Like, if you are a practitioner, there could be a friend that could be trying to copy you. Or there's a friend here that's more driven towards money. Someone here is trying to copy you, divine feminine. If you are a spiritualist or a tarot reader. In another sense, what I got, 222. Things are about to be balanced out. People are about to be exposed for whatever the fuck, for who they truly are. These fake practitioners are fake tarot readers. The ones that do love spells and shit like that, or on their what's it called? On their clients. The ones that do love spells and shit and magic on their clients for them to come back, they will be exposed. Their following is going to diminish before you. You're not going to see them posting. You're not going to see them live. They're not going to be doing anything for the collective. They're only going to be doing shit for the karmic ass motherfuckers that is coming to them to try to destroy you and tap into your energy and creativity. So it was funny because I had told her, I said, no, I don't need the Archangel Michael candle in my dream because I have one at home. And the one that I had at home, it was not dressed. The reason why I didn't get her candle is because, like, basically she tried to give me that candle so I could, you know, she could fuck up my shit. She could fuck up my shit. So you might have people that come to you. Either they try to divine feminine, I don't believe, there could be a few divine feminines, but a lot of divine feminines do work for themselves. They don't ask other people to do work for them. But if you are asking other people to do work for you, or if you have someone doing work for you, I suggest that you start learning how to do work for yourself, okay? Because there's a practitioner, she's shady, okay? The divine wants you to learn how to do that shit by yourself. There was someone that was scouting you. There was someone that was protecting you along the way. You have you have an authority, a person of high authority, of high caliber, 424. That is going to protect you and guide you along the way. That's why the police officer was following me. He was helping me. He made sure that I got back to the school. And he did buy my items, but I never used them. He bought the items with his money. He didn't want me to use my money. 444, because I was so protected. I couldn't even exchange money with the woman. It's all an energy exchange, y'all. Because it is true that You should not just purchase candles and stuff like that from crystals, especially from people that have, the people that aren't genuine, people that don't have a pure heart. I have experienced this myself, actually. Before I started reading, I was friends with a practitioner. I was friends with a psychic, and I was paying her to do work for me. And eventually she actually stopped taking my money. And the reason why, I didn't realize this before, but the reason why is because I was protected. She started getting karma for, the shit that she was doing behind the scenes. She knew that I was catching on to whatever the fuck. She tried to like shift the way, she basically lied in her readings to me. And when I started catching on, like, that's when she stopped reading me. She wouldn't take my money, nothing. She tried to be my friend. We were friends. Actually, she even tried to collaborate with me. So if you do have people that's trying to collaborate with you, Divine Feminine, and try to, whatever, you don't need nobody to fucking collaborate with you. You collaborate with spirit. You collaborate with God. Okay? You don't, these people will try to scout you and look at you, and they know that you have abilities. They know that you are very gifted. They know this. So they will try to join forces with you. It's like some cult shit. Like, I'm sorry, but I don't fucking work with other people. I don't. I'm a teacher. Now, if I do have students, but at the end of the day, I do everything by myself. Like, I'm not about to sit here and let's work together and let's do this and that together so we can make money. No, we don't do that. That's not what Divine Feminines do. And not everything is about money. See, the girl that tried to partner with me, she wanted to make money. I was a financial advisor before I started doing this. And I gave her a lot of advice, in the business aspect, of things. And she took a lot of that information that I gave her and she utilized that. And then she wanted me to learn tarot so that we could do tarot classes together. That shit never worked out. There was only me and her and some other girl in the tarot class. She only taught like 2 classes. And then after that, it was like she gave up on the class. And I basically learned tarot by myself. And that's when I was pregnant with my daughter, like a month pregnant or 2, whatever. And I started people started coming to me. Okay. I never fucking went out and be like, oh, I do readings and I can read your energy. No, I never did that. People started coming to me. They were guided to me. And it was like people that really, really like needed help, really, really was struggling. Like, it was people that went through the same things that I went through. And my spirit guides told me, like, you need to help this person. You need to read this person. These people started asking me to read them. They started asking me to do work for them. I never came out of my mouth and said that I do rituals, I do candle work, this and that, even though I have since a young age. And a lot of these practitioners, they just go out, they start fucking putting shit together and shit. They don't have no experience. They don't have no trial and error. They doing work for other people. And they're just doing it for money, and they don't realize that who they're doing it for. They don't even read people before they fucking do the ritual. So this person could come to them, like a karmic individual could come to them and say that somebody did something to them and this and that, and they need you to do this and da-da-da. Now you get in the karma because you're lacking the clarity. You're lacking the clarity because you did not follow what your guides told you to do. You didn't check in. You got to check in. Real Divine Feminines, they check in. They don't just start putting shit together and getting fucking grants and shit and loans for stores and shit so they can make money. They make sure that is what their divine purpose is before they start doing shit like that. But yeah. Yeah, some of these bitches, they did shit for a car. They wanted a new car. They wanted all the fucking bells and whistles and shit, jewelry and shit like that. You got that shit, Divine Feminine, and you didn't even do this shit for it. You got that shit anyway. That's why they're so interested in you. That's why they watch you, because it's like, oh, I want to do what she does because she has this. But you ain't do that shit for this. You ain't do that shit for this. You didn't do that for that. You did that shit out of your heart to help people. 939, you did that shit to help people. And that's why God bless you with the fucking bells and whistles too. And even if you didn't have that, you would still be happy. That's why they try to take it from you. That's why they try to take it from you, because they thought that that would affect your happiness. But you're still happy.